Hey guys, today we're doing the interwar period. I don't think it'll take too long, but then again, I never shut up, so stay tuned. Weimar Germany. Now, Germany lost World War One, and because of that, their Kaiser, their ruler, was forced out, and to replace that, a democratic republic came, whatever. Came to power, even though it was weak, and a lot of people opposed it. They would rather have a single leader have all the political power instead of trusting the common people within. And I think that's kind of interesting because I feel in history we mostly see people who want a political say, but then, nah, they didn't want it. They wanted one ruler in Germany. So Weimar Republic was a fail, basically. In 1922, Benito Mussolini seized power and turned Italy into a fascist state. Fascists do not like communists. They have different opinions. Fascists do not like communism. They don't agree with communism. You need to get that down because it took me a while to grasp that. And you can't get them mixed up. So, Mussolini was a fascist. He had a private army. He used violence against his opponent. He used violence against his opponents. He abolished unions, outlawed strikes, and censored the press, which is a lot like Hitler. We'll learn more about him. We already learned about him, but he's later on. Okay, and make a note, a lot of people who were anti-communist supported fascist leaders because that's just how it worked. So that's how fascist leaders, dictators, they got a lot of support from the people. Economic problems in Europe before the Great Depression. Basically, after World War I, there was famine, unemployment, farmlands were destroyed, railroads were destroyed because of the war, and spreading of the flu. Yeah, spreading of the flu. Also, the Allies bought American goods on credit, so a lot of those countries that were part of the Allies were in a lot of debt. So, but with he didn't have it on the thing, but we should know it, even if it's just like a little background thing. So that was before the Great Depression. And then the Great Depression hit in 1929 when the New York stock market crashed. I'm pretty sure we all know that. And increased unemployment, increased inflation of prices. It's just a quick little, that's what happened. It happened after World War I, 1929. But even before the Great Depression, there was a lot of economic decline and problems in Europe specifically. The National Socialist German Workers' Party, which is the Nazi Party, wanted to abandon democracy altogether and have one leader. They believed that Germans were the superior Aryan race who should rule the whole world. This belief led to their plans to wipe out Slavic peoples. They blamed Jews for their loss in World War I and saw communism as a Jewish plot to control the world. For the brown shirts, they're also called the black shirts. They were a private Nazi army. They were violent and they threw big rallies. They beat up political opponents and Jews just for being Jewish. That whole big thing. That's key with them. They're violent rallies and beating up Jewish people just for the sake of beating up Jewish people. It's ridiculous. For Reichstag fire, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I really don't know, but Reichstag, Reichstag fire. In 1933, Hitler secured complete control in power by burning the German legislative building and basically blaming the communists for it. And he staged this incident. He staged this incident to gain even more support and power, and became an absolute dictator as a result of that. So he lied to everybody. He staged he burnt down a building because he wanted more followers, and he succeeded in it. Does that not anyway. Mein Kampf was Adolf Hitler's book in which he wrote all of his main ideas: disapproval of the Weimar Republic, the superiority of the Aryan race, anti-Semitism, which was specifically aimed at his hatred of the Jews, Oh, shoot, how'd that get in there? Whoops, that was an accident. Anyway, now we're up to the League of Nations failure. Hitler built Germany's army, which violated the Treaty of Versailles, which was written in 1919. But the League did nothing about it. German rearmament, oh my god, I can't speak. Anyway, what you need to know for that is basically that Hitler strengthened Germany's military. The Nuremberg Laws. Do not get this mixed up with the Nuremberg trials, because I did. Like, I was writing, oh, I know all about the Nuremberg trial. But we're not at that part yet. We didn't even get talking about the Holocaust. That's like either tomorrow's video or the next day's video. We're not even up to that. Anyway, the Nuremberg Laws. In 1935, the Nazis announced new laws which prohibited German Jews from having citizenship and permitting them from marrying any German people. It was there were like race laws, they were discriminated, persecuting Jews. It was like it was the start of the huge storm that is the Holocaust that will begin. You'll see. Yeah. 1930s. Dang, what the heck? Okay, sorry. 1930s German March of Aggression. In 1938, Hitler annexed Austria with no interference from the League of Nations because, again, they did not want to even bother. They didn't want another world war. I mean, they got one, but, like, that's besides the point. And then Hitler wanted Czechoslovakia next. So now I'm kind of interlacing different topics here. But Hitler met with Neville Chamberlain. Anyway, he was British. And he ended up giving in to Hitler's demands and giving Czechoslovakia to him, just trying to avoid war. But I thought that was, I think it's a stupid move. But that's what happened. Can't change history. So that is it for today. Sorry if it was boring. I'm trying to be funny here, but it's history, and I'm not as good as Mr. Maui. Like, Mr. Maui gets up there and he's jumping around, he's pointing his fingers, but I'm not. By the end of the school day, I am drained. So maybe the weekend videos, they'll be more fun because I'll have, like, at least 10 hours of sleep every night on the weekend, but, yeah. That was my video today. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching if you are. If you're not, then I've been speaking to myself this whole time for no reason. Anyway, have a good day!